So you know what we're doing today is there's no music. It's there's no we're not going to be jumping around or anything like that, but it's going to be really concentrated. So you might actually sweat a little bit more because you're sweating from your brain. If that makes sense. So yeah, you're sweating from your brain, and it's going to be awesome. So to get us into our warm up, come to your mat, standing tall. So we have the first part where we're standing up, second part we are down. But for now, your hands are by your sides. Stretch. When you come up, bend the elbow. When you squat, bend the elbows, bring your elbows to your knees. And then when you come up, you're here. Stretch the arms down. Now do that again. So every time you squat, elbows will tap your knees. When you come up, dig into your heels, squeeze the belly and the booty. And again, elbows towards the knees, sit it back. Make sure they tap. And then you come up, dig into those heels, belly and booty. Give me 5 more. So it's here. And then come up, dig into the heels, stretch the arms down. You've got 4. Sit back. And then come up, dig into those heels. You have 3 more. It's 3. As you're sitting back, start to engage the belly. So pull the belly into the spine and then all the way up. See, we're moving nice and slow. You've got 2. Sit the hips back, elbows towards the knees, and come up. Last one, sit it back, elbows towards those knees. This time we hold here. Elbows are on your knees, right? So you're already in alignment. Stretch the arms forward and sit the hips back. Now we pause here. Belly to spine, lengthen, hold here for 5, for 4. Don't rest on your thighs for 3, 2. Now stand tall, come all the way up. So we're going to put those together. Go into your squat, elbows towards the knees. Stay here. Lengthen the arms out in front of you. Stretch them out. Belly pulls into the spine. Stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come all the way up. Dig into those heels. Stand tall, stand tall. Now, here we go. Again, elbows to knees. Give me that squat. Slow. So everything's a little slower. You want to get really focused and concentrate. Hold here. Belly in. Lengthen the arms out in front of you. Start to rock back to those heels. Maybe your toes can wiggle. Hold for 5, 4. Squeeze the belly. 3. Squeeze the booty. 2. Dig into those heels. Come all the way up. Dig, dig, dig. Woo. 2 more. So bring it down. Elbows to knees. Sit it way back. Take your time. Once you're here, belly button to spine, lengthen the arms out in front of you. You hold for 5, for 4. Maybe wiggle those toes. 3, 2, 1. Dig into those heels to stand tall, tall, tall. 1 more. And elbows towards those knees. Sit it back. Lengthen the spine. Hold here. Lengthen a little bit more. For your last one, lengthen the arms back. Hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold. Arms straight out in front of you for 5. Belly in. 4, 3, 2. Whoop, whoop. Go through those heels. Dig in. Come all the way up. And arms down. All right, just give me a little knee lift here. Lift, lift. And hold for don't hold your breath. But as you're lifting those knees, you should start to feel you're starting to stretch a little bit, kind of warming things up even more. And I want you to just now switch to kicking your butt. This helps to give you a little stretch in the quads because we just kind of work them a little bit. So go side to side. Now, separate your feet as wide as your mat. Come to stillness. Your feet, so I want you to line your heels up with the mat. Turn the toes out slightly. So now when you look down, your big toe is on the outside of your mat. We're sitting back. Sit back, here, and then dig into those heels, come up. And again, sit back, lengthen the arms out, and then come up. Again, lengthen it back. Booty back. That's what you're lengthening back. And come up. Again, sit it back. And come up. You have one more full on like that. Take it back, sit it back, come up. Now, we're adding on to that. Sit it back, hold here. Lift the right heel, lift, and then lower. Left heel, lift, lower, come all the way up. Stretch those arms up. Here we go, sit it back, lengthen forward. Right heel, down, left heel, down. Take it all the way up. Again, sit it back, lengthen it back. Right heel, left heel. Take it all the way up. One more. Take it back. Sit those booties back. Here we go. Right heel, down. Left heel, down. Come all the way up. Relax the arms. You can relax the legs for just a second maybe, but keep it wide though. We're staying here for a moment. I am so focused that I'm sweating already. So from here, realign. Get your heels onto the mat. Turn the toes out slightly. So your big toe is right outside the mat. That's how you know you're turned out just a little bit. Now, arms are up. Same thing we just did, except we're adding both heels. So, sit it way back, bend those knees, both heels lift. Lower, come all the way up. Again, sit it back, lengthen. Both heels lift. Lower. Come all the way up. Dig into those heels. That digs into the booty. And again, lengthen it back. Both heels lift. Lower. Come all the way up. Let's keep it moving. And sit it back. As you sit back, lengthen those fingertips forward. Lift the heels. Lower. Dig into those heels. Come all the way up. Again, lengthen to sit back. Heels lift, lower, come all the way up. You've got one more. This one is where we do a few. So lengthen it down, sit it back, lift the heels. Lift 5 and lower. 4 and lower. 3, lower. 2, lower. Last one, lower. Come all the way back up, and then you can kind of shake it out, step, step, step. This time, step and move your feet in a little bit. So give yourself a little balancing moves. Love some good balancing moves. Good for the belly, good for the booty, good for the mind. Hands are at your heart. So you're all on your left leg. Lengthen your right leg behind you. So I don't want you lengthened where you're here. Since that leg is back, your upper body comes forward just a little bit. Square off those hips. Hands are at your heart just to kind of get you centered. So from here, for now, we're just doing 5. Lengthen your whole body forward. Just to here. When you do this, pull the belly in and then come all the way back up. 4 more. Lengthen. So when you're here, really lengthen out. You're engaging that top glute. Standing glute works. Sorry, I'm slapping my booty, so I'm falling all over the place. Come on up. You got 3 more like this. Lengthen it forward. Lengthen forward, belly in. Keep those hips squared. And up. 2. Lengthen forward. So always think crown of the head going way in front of you. And then come up. Last one. Lengthen the body so your body is one long line. And then up. Switch it out. So that standing leg is solid. Solid as a rock. Hands are here at your center. So all the weight is on your right leg now. Make sure your hips are nice and squared. Don't arch the back. Keep your belly button pulled into your spine. Let your rib cage come down. Hands are at your heart center. Here we go. Lengthen it forward. And up. So what I like people to do is really pay attention to which side has more balance than the other. It happens. Pull the belly in, square up those hips, lengthen forward. So see how much attention you have to pay to each side, because we're going to start moving around with this a little bit to challenge you. 3 more. Lengthen. Belly in, squeeze that left glute. Gotta stop smacking my booty. That's how I fall. Come up and lengthen forward. Keep the belly button pulled into the spine. Lengthen it forward and up. All right, buddy, this is your last one. Lengthen it forward. Belly button to spine, lengthen it back. And then, boom, shake it out. Shake it out because we're going to challenge the balance a little bit more. I feel like I need somebody here to just like wipe my brow. Very James Brownish. All right, so hands are here. You're on your left leg. When you go forward, you lengthen forward. You hold. Bend the knee so the toe goes to the sky. Lengthen out, and then we come up. So you get to work both glutes just differently. Okay, so here we go. Hands are here. Lengthen forward. Get your right leg up as high as you can. Bend so the toes go to the sky. Then lengthen it out, really engage, and then come back up. So we're taking it nice and slow. Yeah, lengthen forward. Pull that belly in. Lengthen out, and from here, toes to the sky. Lengthen it out. Come all the way up. Keep going. Lengthen, belly to spine. Lengthen forward. Forward hold. Toes to the sky. Extend back. Woo, and come up. One more time. Boom. One more time. Lengthen it forward. Nice and slow. Stay focused. Stay in concentration. Toes to the sky. Lengthen the leg back. Slowly come up, 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 up. Boom. Shake it out. Other side. So shake it out or give yourself a shake or whichever one you need to do. Get yourselves onto your right leg. Hands are at your heart. So from here, keep those hips squared. And then keep in mind which side needs a little more attention when it comes to your balance. It's all good. So lengthen the body forward, belly button to spine. Here we go. You already know what to do. Lengthen forward. Stay here. Bend the knee so the toe goes to the sky. Extend the leg back. Really squeeze that glute. Come all the way up. Don't forget you're digging into that front heel as well. And the ball of the foot. Lengthen forward. Toe to the sky. Lengthen back. And come up. Woo, we got 3 more. Your standing glute should feel a little extra love right now. So lengthen it forward. Belly in. Lengthen the spine. Toes to the sky. Then lengthen behind you. Squeeze that glute. And then come back up. Boom. Woo, we got 2. Lengthen it forward. Belly in. Hold here. Toes to the sky. Lengthen it back. And come all the way up. Shake it out. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Good thing is, you're going down. So take yourself down to the mat. Come to hands and knees to start. So from hands and knees, take your right leg back. So make sure, before we get started, make sure your hands are right under your shoulders. You don't want to, go too far forward. We want you to be nice and aligned. So stretch your right leg back. Curl the toes under, bring that foot down. Okay, so I'm having you do this so you can really feel what a flexed foot is, because you want your foot flexed, flex for this. So right now the toes are curled under, they're on the mat. What you do is you lift, you bend, you straighten, and down. So we did this before, right? So do it again. We did the standing. It's much easier down here like this. So lift, bend, bring your heel to the sky, extend, and down. 3 more. Lift, bend, extend, and down. Keep that heel stretched away from you. Lift, bend, extend, lengthen. Last one. Lift, bend, extend, and down. Now, lift that same leg. Lift it up. This time you hold here. Keep those hips aligned. Bend your right knee. Heel is to the sky. Start pulsing up. 10. Pulse 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep pulsing. 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring it down. Give a little shake, shake, shake. Moving on to the other side. So set yourselves up for your greatness here. Make sure your left leg is back. Curl the toes under and your foot is down. That's how you start that really good flex. So we're starting from the top. So you lift the leg, bend so that heel goes to the sky. Keep that foot flexed, extend, and then lower. Again, lift. So you're still keeping, bend, those hips squared, lengthen, and down. 3 more. Lift the leg, bend the knee, take it back, lower down. 2, lift, bend, extend. 1 more, lift, bend, extend, and down. Now, lift the leg, bend the knee so that the heel is toward the sky. Pulse it up here. 10, 9, keep pulsing, it's a little faster. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring it down. Shake it out a little bit if you want. Now we're gonna go a little Jane Fonda-ish. So, hydrants. We all know hydrants where, you lift, but what we're used to seeing is, and the whole body moving, right? Nobody is moving. So it's not as big as you think it might be. So really pull the belly button into your spine. Kind of do it facing you. So belly button towards the spine. Keep pressing into the mat. From here, point the toes so the tops of the feet are on the mat. Lift the right knee. Lift, lift. Take a moment and then lower. And lift. See how slow I'm going. And lower. And lift. And lower. Good. And 4. Here's 4. And lower. 4 more here. 4, nice and slow, not fast, and lower. And 3. And lower. And 2. Ooh, I'm starting to dump into my hands. Don't do that. Don't sink in. Last one. Lift. And lower. Going to the other side. So, nice and relaxed. One of the things I did on the other side, by the way, I started to dump my weight into my hands. Don't do that. Keep pressing out of the mat. All right, so point the toe of the left foot. Make sure foot stays pointed. Here we go. Left leg. Take it out. Lift. And lower. Nice and slow. Belly in. So we still got that belly button to spine thing going. And lower. Because we're trying to keep those hips nice and still. 3. And lower. And 4. So lift it up. And lower. You notice how concentrated things are? And lift. When you go slower, and lower. And you got 3. 3. So keep the belly pulled in. Don't lose it. All right, y'all. We've got 2. 2. Nice. Last one. Lift. Lift, lift, lift. Lift it up. And then lower. And sit back onto your heels. Take a moment. Whoa. Sorry. There's a little sweat going on for me. I hope you got a little sweat going on too. So, one more. Lie down on your back. So on your back, shoulder bridge. So everybody's used to shoulder bridge. You got your feet down on the mat. You're just lifting and lowering. We want to get really focused, really concentrated, and dig into that booty. So your feet are hip width apart. I want you to go back into that flex. So flex the feet. So you're digging your heels into the mat. And then stretch your arms nice and long by your sides. While you're lifting your hips, you don't bring your toes down to the mat and you don't let your knees open. So those inner thighs have to do a little work too. The legs are working. So start to press the heels into the mat and then press them so much that your hips start to lift, 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 lift up as high as you can. Pull the belly in when you get up and then lower down, 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 down. So I'm going to give you your count because it's really slow one. 5 counts up, 5 counts down. Keep digging into your heels. The more you lift, the more you pull the belly in. So let's do it. Here we go. Lift up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here's 3. And lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 more. Dig into those heels. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it down. 2, 3, 4, 1. Relax the feet because you also might feel a little in the front of, we call them our shins, or they are shins, so we don't call them our shins. So you just want to make sure because you were really flexing. So if you need to, just kind of give them a little love if you have to. Now we're going the opposite way, so to speak. Instead of you really flexing, you're bringing the balls of your feet to the mat. So in Pilates, we call them Barbie feet. Well, in a lot of places they call them Barbie feet, but it's Barbie feet, so to speak. So you're on the ball of the foot, your heels are lifted. Same shoulder bridge, just now we've just changed the focus. Here we go. Same 5 up, 5 down. Here we go. Come up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift. It's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And it's lower. 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower. So you really got to lift up, pull the belly in. The higher you go, you've got 2. Lift it up. 5, 4. Higher you go, more belly pulls in. 2, 1. Lower. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. It's up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Lower. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax the feet down. Take your right ankle across your left thigh. This is the part most people really love because we're just stretching. So pull that leg into the body. So right ankle across left thigh, holding onto the back of your left thigh. Get a good little stretch going. Nice. Pull in a little bit more. That helps to release any tension in the lower back. And then release, bring the foot down to the mat. Switch it up, right foot down, left ankle across the right thigh. Pull the right leg in. Now you get a nice little stretch on the left side. And bring both feet down. Just take one, actually a couple of rounds. So just bring your feet to the mat. Soles of the feet are there. Knees to the sky. Arms are relaxed by your sides. Just take a few breaths here. So close the eyes for a moment. Inhale. And then exhale. So these are long, luxurious breaths. It feel like you're taking a bath. That's how luxurious it should feel. So inhale again. Fill up the lungs. And then exhale, let it all go. One more time, inhale. Breathe it out, let it go. Here's your release. This is your final exhale. And